drop that beat. You know, we keep our circle tight. Keeps the bullshit light. Been through a lot of bullshit with a lot of niggas around this motherfucker, man. No love lost. Psych. Ain't going through this shit again. I ain't got no friends. Them niggas stabbed me in my back. I shoulda never let them in. No, ain't no getting that cold.
I'm just gonna throw it on. Fuck it. What's going on me? Technical difficulties, y'all. Y'all know how it is. Y'all know show business.
Jamaica, welcome back, man. We need to get back on here, man. I hate when people get on here and try to call us in the middle of a fucking show. Damn, we was just up.
Ooh. Real Southpaw shit, nigga.
We ready.
Our banner ready. Okay. Damn, we need somebody to pick up our
chop. Shout out to Chicken Chop, Chop out to Sackville. Shout out to all the records, Dirty Dan.
We need to bop a little bit. Just let them know we in this motherfucking time. Yo.
Trying to rack up 100 a piece. When you run up that check, stack it neat. When you run up that check, stack it neat. Man, should I be rapping? Be straight from experience. I hit the lab like a chemist and take a
run us back up, run us back up, run us back up.
Hey, yo, for real. All the Dayton artists need to quit playing because these niggas is working. These niggas out here working.
Hold on, we in a mix though. That was Nicki Baby off Neat. Now we about to throw in this that fucking money making cash money, nigga. Push start, nigga.
Shout out to my man.
Drop.
See, this
Friday.
Hey, wait till DJ Fat B start dropping these Clubhouse mixes. It's on the flow.
Rob B, what's happening?
These Clubhouse mixes about to be sick. I'm telling y'all.
Hey, that is a bar.
My bitch so bad she a retard. You know Ron B in there like, hey nigga, you better play. Did Ron B just send something? Hold on. Ron B, did you just send something? What's up, bro?
All mixes, man. All the Dayton records, man.
Hold on, let me look. I think Ron just sent us something new. OG Allen, we ain't play his yet.
Yeah, they got a couple.
Maybe Ron B didn't send us nothing new. Ron B, we need that rambling. Can we get that rambling? What's up, Flam? What's up? Hold on.
Genie.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Ron been dropping. Yeah, I know. Flam, you know Flam.
Flam been working, man. Both these niggas been working for real. Like I said, niggas is out here working, man. Y'all need, hey, local music, you ain't playing this year. You feel me? If you ain't fucking with the Clubhouse Live, you ain't working for real. What's wrong?
Okay. It's that Satch Belt. What's up?
I like this. Can you turn up just a tad?
No, man, they don't. That's why we gotta get out of here. It's that new Satch. Come on, spin them views back up. Nah, we can't. We can get to it. You right. We don't want to like. We can't get into YouTube right now, bro. You gotta send us the track.
Send it.
And make sure y'all tune in to that Satch. I'm telling y'all ain't gonna be disappointed. Satch got a project coming out this year. This that off main shit.
Yeah, he need to come back through.
Hey, we got Dayton, Ohio representing us out here in California. I'm gonna throw on my motherfucking boy Lons, LODZ. Let's go, blue cheese. Yeah. We got Ron B. We about to get some Ron B on here since y'all must wrote that Ron B.
I get what he's saying though. That's an artist that ain't a lane for real. It ain't a lot out here. It's artists out here, but it ain't a lane for real. We gonna get this.
Hold on, Ron. We trying to pull you up. What's the time looking like, y'all? 3:40. We ready to get into these topics here in a minute. And then Ron B, we gonna put you on during the middle. What's up, Dominique Messenger? What's up? What that business looking like? Damn, Ron B sent something. I don't see it in the fucking emails.
Shout out to Day Day. What's happening, man?
Huh?
My boy Day Day Rainey. Hey, boy.
Day Day, where you at, bro? Day Day, pull up with your funny ass.
Hey, man.
Out to the best hood, man.
Hey, if Day Day, if you hear me, this fat B right off in the cut, y'all can't see me, bro. Hey, your people's funny, and when we see each other, I'm gonna tell you about it.
Shaq just sent something in. Hey, Ron B, send us something real quick, Ron B. Ron B, send it for us real quick. Send us real quick.
Tune in, like, share, watch party, all that.
Let's go.
We're playing. We back for the 2020. We're playing.
Blue cheese. Blue cheese.
Buddy out there about to
I
take
like
a
this
nap,
too,
boy.
this banging.
Yeah, this lines. This is. Hey, I'm gonna have to get you hip to him. He representing us well out there in California right now, man. He got a collective of good, great ass music that they pushing heavy out there. Him and his team. So he sent me some merchandise. I'll be wearing it sometimes. It's a shirt with the 6 on it, with a whole bunch of.
Hey, man, as far as this merch, man. Hey, man, DJ Fat B, love to get fresh, man. Send me something. It's gotta be a 3LT. None of that short shit.
My nigga Fat B said, if you're gonna send him something, make sure he can fit it.
I just don't want to use that motherfucker as a damn seat cover. Gotta tie that bitch around my fucking head or something.
I wear a medium.
Shout out Mark Gray, what's going on?
Medium.
You already know. Well, send release. You just sent the unreleased track for Dayton Sound. All right, let's go, Ron B.
Yeah.
Hold on, since we was about to get into the show, but since Ron B want to talk his shit, talking about what he just sent, let's see. Because Ron B was talking his shit. Let's see. How the fuck I refresh this? This Ron B. Let's see. Cooler than you.
Right, we definitely need some date rhyme music, man. Definitely gotta have
Bro,
some
whatever you. Hey, Ron B, make sure you sending it to the club, to Clubhouse Live, not the club. It's just clubhouselive@gmail.com.
It just popped up.
It just popped up.
It did?
Yeah.
Why the fuck it ain't popping up on the computer?
It popped up on the computer.
But that R&B is the good thing, though.
Nah,
It popped up on the TV off your phone.
Women.
So I know it came through.
That's the rapper too.
Hold on.
We got something new coming in.
I was sightseeing.
What's up, man? Our sister
I
just
got lost.
going in.
Hey.
Get on this side.
Damn, where did it
See,
go?
the damn, I didn't even put the doorbell up. You must be off today. Damn.
Damn, where did it go?
See, Ron B, man, you keep sending shit and then unsending it, bro. We can't have you doing that.
How you unsend something?
Man.
How do you unsend something?
No,
bro?
ask Instagram.
He's like, I'm taking that back. I ain't saying that.
Hey, Dom, what you say on your motherfucking message? What it say? Just wait until I got these beats up. I've been working for years, but I haven't published anything just yet. Hey, yeah. You do need to drop them.
Send them.
Today.
Play them.
Yeah, send us something, though. You got to send us something.
Right now. Clubhouselive@gmail.com right now.
All right, so now that we getting this show started, you already know what it is, man. It's the Clubhouse Live, the loudest podcast on the planet.
Woo-wee.
Hey, yeah.
Got the sound effects and everything.
Can't be scaring me like that, sis. Look. But nah, this is the loudest podcast on the planet where we do shit we never play. You never know who come in the building. And the doorbell just run because our sister just came in this motherfucker. So, hey, you know what it is, man. We about to get live. We just did the little Clubhouse mix. So if you got music you want to send in, you got anything you need promoted, you got any product, anything, just hit us up at clubhouselive@gmail.com. Clubhouselive@gmail.com. And if you got any questions or suggestions for a show, just make sure you send your questions to clubhousequestions@gmail.com. And for the outline of the day, Flam, you already know. So outline for the day, you already know, man. We're gonna talk about some trending topics on Twitter, which is Iran did shoot down that plane, which was carrying 63 Canadians. 176 total passengers, 138 of them had ties to Canada. So right now they're in a big dispute between Canada and Iran about how to go forth with this. Iran is carrying out protests for corruption of the, how you say that, cuz? What you say that word was? Just smart ass.
With the Ayatollah.
The Ayatollah. You know, the Ayatollah regiment. Denzel's gonna talk to us a little bit about, and then we're gonna get into some music with Denzel where we're gonna talk about the top 3 predictions for this week and some hot new albums that dropped this week. And our main topic this week, you already know what it is why don't Dayton rappers sound the fuck like Dayton? So let's get the fuck into this shit. You already know, man. It's the Clubhouse Live. Let's go. All right.
Yeah.
Did they send that music?
Yeah. I know
Flam just sent Ugly.
Flam
Hold on. We're gonna get into 2 tracks before we get into the show.
Yeah, Flam didn't even send me that shit.
On the quick side, he just did.
They said they wanted some R&B.
I told you R&B got it.
We only could count on Ron B to do this for us.
R&B side, man. He said the R stand for rhyme.
I want to watch R&B rhyme. Oh, that's right. My bad. You can't. You got you some snacks too? Healthy snacks. Yeah. Damn. We ain't old. We only getting young. How many people ain't making it? That's why when this little young Kevin trying to talk to me about age, I said, bro, you gotta make it. Remember people used to tell me that, like, you gotta make it here, bro.
My uncle used to call the nigga old all the time. He be like, nigga, you wanna live to be my age?
Send my link to your inbox, Reynolds. Did you? Alright, we got you. Hit us up at clubhouselive@gmail.com.
Oh, you messaged him? Email. They ain't come through. Make sure you got the right email.
Okay, Ron B, I see you on your acoustic guitar.
Number 1 fan. I heard her walk through. Goddamn.
She don't know what's going on in here. All she sees is blackness and microphone shit. They done turned our shit into a studio. Yeah. Without us, the library boring. Okay. That boy will get his woman back. Yeah, nah, Ron be a dope writer. You ever listen to this Ron? No, we do. We got some good music, but that's not
The only ones I know about is Brandy and Dane.
You know my Dane was great? Yeah. And Dane.
That's because we was back in school. He was on the table and shit.
Dane, that was crazy. Let me make sure, because we're going to talk about Dane today a little bit, because I don't think people respected Dane's battle abilities early. Before niggas was battling. Hey, Ron B, I ain't gonna lie, we fucking with that though. Okay?
Yeah, that's the vibe.
What's the name of that album? Make sure you put that what that's gonna be on, bro. Flam just sent us Ugly, so before we start the show, this is the last song we're gonna play before we get into these topics. And then we're gonna play some in the middle. You know how we do. We'll throw you in there. Just keep sending y'all music. I'm glad they can hear it. They ain't complaining. So that was a good setup down there. Let's see what's playing.
Look at they face, I'm killing these niggas.
She said,
Look at they face, I'm killing these niggas. Boy, you ugly than a motherfucker, look at yourself.
Okay.
Solo, dolo, did it myself. Look at they face, look at they face. Look at what? Shit, it on them, I wasn't even in the bathroom. Came back hard, I bet these niggas in a bad mood.
Crazy thing about Flam do all his own beats.
Hey.
All his own beats.
If you need engineering, you need beats, hit up Flam.
Yeah, Flam do all his own beats. Hey, straight everything, bro.
That's how you do it though. One stop shop.
I keep it like I grow it. Low in the shooter rolling. I drive it like I stole it. I do organic numbers. They copping fake promotion. I'm out the refrigerator with it. That mean I'm the coldest. I swear I never folded. Knew I would make a moment. Now niggas trying to double back. Ain't no U-turns. I told them. I put my wrist to make a hit. That's probably why it's frozen. They say it's lonely at the top. I find it kind of cozy.
Man, me and Jamaica gonna fight. This nigga been on here talking crazy the whole week. His mouth is reckless. It is. His mouth reckless. What's up, cuz? Send your music at the Clubhouse Live at Gmail, clubhouselive@gmail.com, clubhouselive@gmail.com.
I'm killing these niggas. Boy, you ugly than a motherfucker. Look at yourself.
It's like a big ass bully and shit.
Hold on, am I ugly, motherfucker?
That just inspired me.
It's ugly shit.
Flip on this bully shit, man.
Puddin' Tang, look at our boy about to give some voice, and he's wearing a Christmas gift.
Hey, sis, right? But she real.
He said, and he's wearing a Christmas gift. She is childish. She happy. All right, Chris Moolah that sent in his shit. Hey, we gonna get with you in a minute, Chris. We gonna play some. We gotta get into these topics. All right, though. So, first thing is, man, how y'all feel about them shooting down that plane?
Niggas can't shoot.
Look at me. Look at
Niggas can't shoot.
Huh?
They can't shoot.
You said they can't shoot?
Nah, they try to hit them army bases, boy. Hit them planes.
They just shooting at any motherfucking thing. That's me in Call of Duty. Y'all don't got
They
no.
wasn't shooting at no goddamn. They wasn't shooting at no army base or nothing. They shot that motherfucker down on purpose because they said, "Fuck anybody that's flying over the Atlantic right now."
Yeah, they down there.
Them niggas was going back to Canada. You feel me? With all them deep ass 160 motherfuckers that was associated with Canada. Everybody else was the crew on the plane and shit.
Hold on, cuz Jermichael, you know what you did, man. You been talking shit all week. Just look at all your goddamn comments. You was an earth disturber, nigga. That's what my motherfucking mama would have called you, a fucking earth disturber. He is trying his hardest to make somebody say something to his. He want motherfuckers to beef with him.
That's how you get the people going.
Yeah, though. But nah, though. On the real talk, though, like I was talking to a homie that's in the services, and they damn near when that happened, they damn near everybody really on edge now because them niggas know what they doing, man. I believe them Iranians, they was prepared for this. They really playing a game of chess, and they really trying to pull it out of motherfuckers to really like kind of go to war with them.
They about to have.
And the crazy thing about that too is, man, you know what I'm saying? Even though the U.S. is probably, I want to say, the second most powerful.
Nah, we the first.
Shit.
We got
First.
shit. We the
I heard second might be first.
Nah,
but then
got the most
you know what I'm saying?
bombs,
You
know?
can't. Man, you trying to go to war with Iran on their soil?
Man,
Oh,
fuck
nah,
them
them
niggas.
motherfuckers is savages.
Don't nobody go to war with us on our soil.
Yeah, you ain't gonna make it on this soil.
Niggas got this fucked up for real.
They savages over there.
At the end of the day, we not worried about them as a military force. We worried about how they make us look to the rest of the world. If the rest of the world stop fucking with us, we gonna lose. We ain't big enough to beat the world. We just big enough to beat everybody by themselves.
Yep. And if we continue to isolate it, but I just be looking at it like this, man. I be just looking at it like it seems like we only go to war with people who don't got central banking systems. If they money ain't the US dollar and shit, it's when we go in and cause all this damn disturbance and act like they war. Like it's because we want to control everything. If they ain't using our dollar, they got power. But if they got to use our dollar, they got to go through our tariffs and all that. Just like Donald Trump crazy ass talking about shit. And since Iraq want to put us out of there, we gonna put tariffs on them too.
It's like they've never seen before.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, you gonna have it. That's why gas shot up to motherfucker 330. Talking about we got our own oil. But why we ain't using it, motherfucker? We should have been had free gas.
Yeah, we do got our own.
Yeah, but they say it's reserved.
That's bullshit.
Just in case. So we suck the rest of the world dry.
10%.
We some bullies, man.
Like that,
We been bullies.
Yeah, because that's 176 people dead.
But hey,
Yeah.
real shit. Bullies get they motherfucking ass beat.
Eventually.
You fuck with everybody long enough, somebody gonna step up and beat your motherfucking ass.
Somebody
So
gonna
that
beat
bully
your
shit-
motherfucking
bully
ass.
shit dead. That's for the kids. You feel me?
So listen, all right. So on top of that, Iran then started protesting the corruption of the what is it?
The Ayatollah.
I hadn't heard the word. I still don't know. Ayatollah regiment. So I guess that's the motherfuckers that was kind of controlling everything over there for the moment. They was killing a lot of people. They ain't wrong when they saying dude and his, you know what I'm saying, his army was damn near over there causing hell. You know what I'm saying? But so they protesting the government and everything and they corruption over there. So they got that going on top of, you know, trying to beef. So shit, other than us about to go to war with these motherfuckers, we need to let them handle their own business and their own issues, man. I don't know why we keep on wasting our money, our time over to some place.
Man, that's I want to say that's probably one of the key points George Washington said a long time ago, man. Stay out of foreign affairs, you feel me?
Yeah. Like, I don't feel like
stay out of foreign affairs.
We always feel like we gotta control the chaos around the world. Like we really ain't trying to control. You know, like you have that one best person that always know the story on both ends. They always telling you what everybody said. Like, damn, how the fuck is everybody sitting down with you? Because you done made everybody feel comfortable enough, and that's what U.S. do. We sit at all the tables, and then we try to dictate the tables. And then, you know what I'm saying, all we doing is trying to control the tables from turning it on us. Because one day, it didn't happen many times, man. We always fall out when we get a dumbass president like this who just make reckless decisions. Because this shit right now can cost us down the line. They might not hit us now.
Right.
You feel me? He lose the election or everything, they hit us when we ain't even expecting. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is over there, man, they know Donald Trump an asshole, man. They know he a dipshit, man. And I want to say they were saying some shit like death to America, but it ain't to the Americans, it's to y'all president. You know what I'm saying? Like they know what's up with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but when it come to it, who the easiest target? You're not gonna get our president. You're not gonna hit our president.
Of course, we the
so what you
target.
do, you gotta, you feel me? Just like that plane coming down.
We're gonna send a message.
I work with GE, so you feel me? I'm like, we already getting on shutdowns and shit across the board at different plants because of the planes that's already down. And then when I see that plane, it's the same plane. You get what I'm saying? That's down. I'm like, damn, my computer system going down. Then they like it's shot down. I'm like, well, shit, I better check all the computer systems. Yeah, I don't know if these motherfuckers has already been planning this. Like, I don't think people think war just start up.
Right.
Like, nah, man, because they showed the timeline. They've been hitting targets. They've been doing shit before we even went over there and even did that, though. So that was true. The news made it seem like he just recklessly went and did something. But if you look at the timeline, the niggas really been doing shit. Like, they really been over there attacking and doing everything.
Right.
Somebody had just said something.
You done pissed me off. Like, yeah, man, I got you. I got you, bro.
Iran ain't to be fucked. They blow themselves up. That is facts.
Holy jihad.
Yep, Burb Jones, I got your music.
Nah, he was giving the email.
The issues are over. Hey, let's discuss that. Why is the issues over Christianity?
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that.
Who said that?
It's because of the it's not necessarily over Christianity, it's over Judaism. Real talk, it's over the claim of
who the real Jews
of Israel over Palestine. It's basically choosing Judeo-Christian, you feel me, values over the Muslim values that inhabit the same area, the same holy land.
Okay.
Because all of their prophets, all of, you feel me, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam all got the same fundamental prophets in the beginning of their stories, you feel me? So all of that shit happened in the same region of the world, Jerusalem, Nazareth, Bethlehem, all these places are noted in all of these religions.
Okay.
So for the U.S. and the British government to come through in the 1940s, I believe, and establish Israel basically as a permanent Jewish state, kind of religiously disrespected the entire Muslim region of the world. You know what I mean? That's where we start hearing shit like peace in the Middle East, when we destroyed peace in the Middle East trying to flex power. Like, these are our friends and shit, and they got fucked over in the Holocaust. So here's some land. Like, but it's people that already live here and shit. It's like we did that Indian shit all over again, but in the Middle East. You feel me? It's like, all right, we know y'all live here, but we about to move our people in, so y'all got to get the fuck out, and they in charge. Y'all can still, you feel me? Y'all can still live here, but you got to live in the shitty part, and you got to listen to this nigga that you don't know and never heard of before that's just about to move in. You feel me? But
I don't want to butcher your name, but Chauncey said, do you really think Donald Trump called the airstrike, or was it Chauncey? Yeah. And it said, call the airstrike, or was he told so? I thought the president had no. I mean, I know they got the power to go that.
He got to. I mean, he can, but he got to consult with.
No, he don't. 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 No, he don't.
He don't got a consult. Why not?
Not if it is classified as a countermeasure or counterstrike, counterterrorism mission.
And that's
he
when,
don't gotta
when they did that shit to the embassy, that's what he did it
he
for,
don't gotta
right?
talk to nobody, no Congress, no one at all. If it is a what is it called, a paramilitary mission that is counterterrorism or is considered a strike back for something else. How you doing, Miss Tiffany?
Y'all know Miss Tiffany just came in the building. Like we said, you never know who's gonna get in the clubhouse, man. We here live today. We back live for the first time, Miss Tiffany. We finally allowed back on Facebook, so you is live right now.
Look good.
Yeah, but it's like if you if a motherfucker pinch you and you knock him out, like you could say you shouldn't have touched me. You feel me? Like,
Yeah, okay, that's just like the thing of saying, like, I think we talked about that before, like when you can't dictate how a person respond to what you do to them. Like a person be like, well, I only smacked you. You shouldn't have shot me. Like, nah, you shouldn't have put your hands on me.
Put your hands on somebody, period. You get hands to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't nothing down nowhere.
There should be one right there.
Yeah.
Until the lady said no.
They damn near be hating, but they not want it. They is like, hey, but yeah, all right. So that was a little bit. Hey, so now, cuz we're gonna talk about this music here in a second. You think we should play something else, or you want to get right into these predictions for next week?
We got a lot of people sending in music. I think that you feel me. I do want to touch on these charts and shit really quickly, but I think the music is more important.
You want to play something
to me?
Let's what we got next that just came in. Hold on.
You said you was gonna play Burb Jones.
Burb Jones. Yeah. He got burping dope.
Hey, Bird, man, come with that heat this time, man. Come with that heat this time, man.
I said you something.
Hey, the proof the fed me. Now we a team of movie scene. But you niggas look like 30. I have no fucking dreams.
So once he runs through,
stay in the game like Mario. Kidnap your hoe, that's Mario. In the burbs, I'm the Sicario. Dripping water, bitch, that's easy. With my bros, like I'm no easy. Take your bitch, man, that was easy. Keep them chickens in the greasy. And your bitches dreams like Freddy's. Spit machetes. Do it, baby. Make your bitch give me that Becky.
Yeah, should we, can you tag her on the watch party?
I got one going right now.
Because you might have to go on my page and see it on there. Because we about to start a whole new clubhouse page for real. Because I don't like that like page though, because it don't even allow you to do certain things. It don't allow you to like. We thought we did it right with that page. We thought people was adding that page. So we thinking that's like another page. That's just like a like page and a booking page. We need a whole Facebook page where we can do live off of there. Burb Jones.
Sound pretty good.
Shout out Dope Fella, man.
Okay.
Do that shit all the time.
All right, Bird Jones, I like that one. That sounds pretty cool, man.
Now this one nice.
Yeah, I like this one.
We having to put an input in a lot of music.
What y'all think about this? Drop some emojis on this right now.
Run them views back up. Run them views back up.
Yeah, this sounds pretty cool, man.
Yeah, now he got this off. This nigga just like time I'm gonna get it jumping. Hey y'all, that was that new Burb Jones and Dope Amphetamine.
Dope Donnie, Dope Amphetamine was Dope Donnie. Dope Amphetamine is a label.
Dope Dot from Dope Amphetamine, the label.
Dope Donnie.
Dope
I
Donnie.
know Dope Donnie. Yeah, I know who he is.
All right. Or I ain't met Dope Donnie, but if you got more music from Dope Donnie,
I think I just
send
added
that
it,
in. So We about to talk about these top 3 predictions that's been been spewed around the internet. Everybody is in big what they in big excitement trying to see if Justin Bieber is gonna kick.
He tried too hard.
He trying to kick Rowdy Rich out of #1.
He tried too hard, man. He tried
too
hard. Look, Justin Bieber had a whole campaign, man. Hey,
what did he say on that, man? What did he say? He sent out a memo.
He was basically begging on his Instagram. He was like, "This is JB's comeback album. If you want him to get another #1 album, buy his single multiple times on his website and stream it on iTunes and blah blah blah." And he was sharing it and everything. And Roddy Ricch still beating him on numbers.
And he's still
number-wise. And Roddy Ricch came with the most humble shade ever in the world, man. On Twitter, he said, "Thank y'all for making the box the the first #1 single of the 2020s
out for the new decade."
And then he said, in the next tweet, he said, "Go stream Yummy" by Justin Bieber.
Oh yeah. Hey, but listen, you gotta think, man. And it might be just like a humble brag, but everybody got respect for what Justin Bieber was able to do, bro. But listen, this is the new millennium, man. So
leave that shit in the
2010s.
Yeah, so you able to reinvent yourself, man. They got
leave that appropriation in the 20s.
Yeah, he got
Lyme disease.
Lyme disease and something else. They're probably trying to give him some money.
So what is that gonna like deteriorate him? But he don't need no money. He shouldn't. That man made so much money.
It's Justin Bieber.
I mean, yeah, drug habits.
He was buying monkeys and shit, dog.
You said what?
Like a crackhead, and he was like,
but he's doing a lot with the church now.
Yeah.
You gotta look at the good. So, but they did just say he did have Lyme disease.
Okay.
So they are, but every celebrity got a story. You know what I mean? And right now, that's the big thing. He has Lyme disease. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
but if it was an average
disease.
Joe, would you feel the same way? That's the only issue I have. He has the money to probably do what they need to do.
Or why you wouldn't mention it, Lyme disease, before you start dropping music?
And why you doing it for sympathy? Why you ain't doing Lyme disease
but that's gonna
awareness?
get his viewers to support him even more. That's the whole thing.
But that's even more reason why he don't need to be on the internet begging for streams.
But the internet has allowed that to happen.
Yeah. I mean, that's the culture. That's the culture.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm begging for streams. I'm begging right now. Y'all better be liking and sharing and commenting. You feel me? Watch party. Quit playing, please. I'm fucking around. Oh man.
So,
anyway, neither one of these niggas got the #1 album. Roddy Ricch got the #2 album, but he projected to have the #1 song next week with the box.
Who got the #1 album?
How to song it? Jack Boys. Are you here?
Jack Boys?
Oh,
yeah. I've been
man.
They all over my playlist.
Yeah, they debuted. Spotify, I put Spotify back on everything, man. Spotify got me back tuned in, man.
Nah, Spotify's
jumping. Going crazy.
Shout out to Spotify for allowing us to be on the podcast.
Give us some money one day, please.
Yeah, you can hit the Clubhouse Live up on Spotify.
Give us some money.
Yeah. We will be putting up our end of the year ratings too this year, since everybody was putting up numbers. We trying to get numbers on board. So on the predictions, I seen it was saying, so we had Roddy Ricch, Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber was only supposed to come in at #3.
I think that I don't think that Post Malone is gonna be on. Post Malone's still around. He still got the number 3 album in the country right now. He about to Circles is #1 for last week. So he really like Post Malone ain't going nowhere. Post Malone is like I ain't even gonna say it, but he is.
He is Drake though. This
like that shit.
This
That,
new. He the last
that young
Drake,
boy got.
But listen, I just pulled up right. So Justin Bieber didn't not only do that for Spotify, he did it also for iTunes.
Oh yeah, they did it out at the collective. Yeah.
He was thirsty.
Trying hard.
But why he look like a?
Man,
why did they have it in that color? Yeah, we ain't gonna
talk about it.
Yeah, like
we ain't gonna talk about it.
Kick the man right down, man.
I'm not kicking him out. No, not about him. No, not about him. I'm just saying about the way they trying to promote. Like, It don't look like Justin Bieber if you see this picture. Like, I don't know. It just
With
look
the purple hair.
Yeah, he look
right.
Like,
but
yeah.
they gotta do it to go along with what he was preaching about his Lyme disease. He can't look like he just a happy person. He gotta look like he going
He
through.
using that Kanye formula right now.
But you know what, man?
Oh, he's sad. Look at him.
Right.
He's sad. Let's go buy his album.
I got a lot of respect for my white associates, but y'all kind of age like milk.
Not milk.
Hey, I'm just gonna be real. Black don't crack, man. I'm telling you, unless you smoke crack. So,
say it again.
Black don't crack unless you smoke crack. I'm just saying. So. It make a lot of sense.
You need your own mic. You gotta bring your own mic next week.
Man, there's something wrong with him, bro. That's why I said he wants some smoke, bro. You bring your if you need a mic, we need a car. Since you do cars, bro. Bring us a clubhouse van, nigga, so we can be on the move. So with hold on, cause I think I got my notes together for this week. Let's see. Talk about music and the 3 albums, cause don't forget about them albums. That's dropping.
Really, I was thinking anticipation, because really, that Life is Good track had me waiting on What Time to Be Alive too, like it was.
Oh yeah,
like
have y'all tuned in? Everybody heard that that Drake and Future new track? Yeah, you like it?
Nice.
I like it. The video,
hard.
The video, it got me together because it just represented everyday life. Finally, you get the rappers understanding, like, okay, listen, bro, if you keep telling all the young cats to just have on jewelry, then they don't understand that everybody don't rock around with jewelry. They keep wearing these fake ass chains.
Niggas be working on the weekend, like
it's
usual.
Okay to go to work and be regular. Everybody want to walk around looking like they a fucking Migo. I'm like, bro, you said my son. No, I'm just saying, like, I be like, all right, it's cool to have fun, but like, once you got on 3 or 4 fake chains, like, you going too far with it, bro. Like, nobody believes you got this money, so we need videos to represent everyday life. Like, going to work is grinding. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't get too many artists that say that no more. Like, hey, you know you grinding if you at work.
Go and get that money and then don't tell nobody that you got it.
Yeah. No, you gotta, that ain't how life goes, man. You know, when you get $100, you gotta put it on there and act like it's 1,000. Yeah. You said 101. How many rich people you done ever seen on the internet until you see them in real life? You like, well, let me borrow some money. Oh man, I just had to pay. All right. So shit, since the topics of the charts ain't that important, because I see what we really need to get into is this city and this local music. And we're going to play, I want to play my favorite track that we done got in the last couple weeks.
What's it?
What's that? I want to say, was it, I'm just going to play it. Nah, I'm just playing. Nah, this motherfucking Ice Mountain.
Oh yeah, I was just playing it last night.
We're going to play this track and then we're going to get into our topic. So now I'm sure to run it up. Go ahead and make sure you run it up because we about to talk about this Dayton sound again.
All my bitches bad, you can tell they fuck with rappers. They ain't got a bag, you can tell they head cappers. I can sell a slab, I ain't even no trapper. I can sell a slab, I ain't even no trapper. Stacking up the cash.
Man, when they heard that topic on the internet earlier, they was going crazy. It is a sound. We do got a sound. You trying to box us in?
It sound like gunshots, nigga.
That's the one thing I don't. I just be like, why y'all want to be argumentative about it? We know we don't got a sound that we go to. When people hear Dayton music, it ain't like, that's a Dayton song.
So the crazy thing, man. So the crazy thing about it is, man, we got so much history in music, man. All it's gonna really take somebody to be creative and do it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's all it's gonna take.
But the bad thing about it is, around here, they hate us. They don't want to see nobody make it. They are not gonna support you. You'll get more support out of state than in state.
But that's
what drives up the culture. That's what drives up the culture.
And the only place that's not like that is Atlanta.
No.
Detroit, anywhere,
Chicago, Detroit, they all that.
Yeah,
everybody else, but here.
I think that's everywhere.
You go pay like last night. You go pay fucking $40 to get in the goddamn arena. You see, old boy from Men's Society and all that. But you won't support local artists here. If you ask for something, I gotta pay $10 to get in this. You won't even support. But you'll go blow this money over there to see it start and just might look at you.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? Just to talk about that,
you right. You right.
It's the truth.
You most definitely right, but it's kind of hard for me to explain. But let's get into it.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. We about to hold on, Fat B. Hold your thought, man. Hold your thought. Cause this conversation is heating up right now. You know what it is. Hey, this is a motherfucking Clubhouse Live, the lavish podcast on the planet where we do shit we on planet. And we about to get into our topic for the day, and that is, why don't dating rappers sound like dating rappers? Why don't we have a sound? Why haven't we tried to create a sound? So we got a couple people in the building. We got our Facebook family on board with us. So they're going to be asking us questions, and they're just going to be tuning in, and we're going to get into a real discussion because, like I said, I think we should campaign like a rebranding and like we need to rebrand and repackage the way we deliver dating music. So first thing, we just going to get right into the question. We're going to go swing it around the room. I see DJ Fat B has something on his mind he want to speak, so let's go with it, bro.
So just to piggyback off what we was talking about.
And make sure you're talking up, too. You got mics.
Yeah, I had to not say that. So just to piggyback what we was talking about, from the consumer standpoint, I think and that's probably the hardest thing for me to understand is from the consumer standpoint why people don't support each other or why people don't support local artists until they blow, until they get some type of name, until they leave the city and come back.
Yeah.
That is the hardest thing for me to understand. Like, when you could have paid $10, bought this man's CD, streamed this stuff. And you know what I'm saying, right then and there, and show them the support. You know what I'm saying? Because if you really think, man, if you go and support somebody, you tell somebody like, hey man, your song banging, man, your song banging, man. You know how it built their confidence?
Word of mouth.
You know what I'm saying? Build their confidence and make it go even more. You know what I'm saying?
But to understand the sound of Dayton, you gotta go back to the Ohio players.
Right. And that's exactly what I said. We got a lot of history.
Research.
Yeah.
Half the time, these young people do not do their research. Go back and listen to them. Listen to the sound.
And see how it is.
You really want to know how it is. But the thing is, nobody wants to listen to it new. They think, oh, well, it's not no good. What are you trying to do? That ain't. Everybody wants to sound like everybody else. Right. That's the bad part. Believe in who you are. Strive for what you think will make it, and what you will not know the results that might come by.
True, that is very much true. I agree with you on that. I really
Dayton's geography got a lot to do with it because we got a lot of people from a lot of different places come through here. I was just talking to Cuz earlier about accents. You can't really pinpoint a Dayton accent because everybody's people came from somewhere else. You feel me? Everybody talking a little different from around here. You feel me? But we really losing. Dayton used to have a lot of its own slang, like I say, like 10, 15 years ago. We had real unique slang and shit that's really phased out.
Like culture, period. Like everybody, we have rims that California adopted. The Dayton rim, like I just get more.
Shit, you gotta take stock. California really took our whole swag in the 90s. You feel me? The whole funk swag. You feel me?
Yeah. Ride the Tribal, like all California, like
all that shit. You feel me? Snoop Dogg, all the OGs, Dubs.
Put some Sims.
Hey, Constantly, you can send it to clubhouselive@gmail.com. Clubhouselive@gmail.com. But you know what though? That's what we get into. Like what I was saying about, it's cool to dibble and dabble, have fun. You supposed to play with other people's sound. But I remember when niggas used to get on people beat and they made that song they song. You got on somebody else's beat, but I'm not gonna jump on Roddy Ricch's beat and rap and sound just like Roddy Ricch, because what's that's gonna make the person that's listening to it like, I just rather hear Roddy Ricch. But if I get on there and body it in a whole different way, he like shit. Cause I done seen niggas destroy people's tracks and make you not ever listen to they shit again.
Hey man, you Lil Wayne, the sky's the limit.
Lil Wayne. You get what I'm saying? Like, so these artists be damn near just be trying to act as if like, like I seen a lot of arguments was like, don't box yourself in. Dayton ain't got a sound. The world of music has expanded. I said, it's always been expanded. The thing is, Detroit rappers didn't get a catch until they had enough rappers in their own area sounding like themselves and made people be like, damn, that's a whole different sound. I'm hearing it by all these rappers, I'm hearing it from come from that area. Atlanta, same thing happened. When you get the who else got a big wave? That New York. You know what New York, Chicago drill rap. When they start all doing it, that's when we start paying attention.
Understand this is what they do. A lot of times they'll take that one. Once that one make it, they bring everybody else with them.
Yeah,
mm-hmm. just like
they all support. I'm gonna put you on this track. Sometimes it's what was it? What was the group that 2 Chainz was with?
Duffel Bag Boy.
Duffel Bag Boy. Yeah. Listen, what happened? Look what happened with them. Look who made it out of all of them, but he still brought them with him.
We talking about starting the piece.
He didn't even think he was gonna. You know what I'm saying?
Who? Luda?
Luda.
Damn, he was with this. So, but Jeezy was with somebody too. Who was Jeezy with?
Jeezy
Boys in the Hood.
Boys in the Hood.
Jeezy was with Bad Boy.
He was the stand up.
Bad Boy
Stand
South.
out.
Bad Boy South.
But like she said, she making a point though. It makes sense. Like they did. People brought each other. Everybody.
Right.
They moved as a unit. I said right now. I remember Fat B been around. Los. Everybody kind of been around. You been around. You remember how I used to go when we went to do a show. To open mics in Columbus and shit, we would call everybody, y'all want to go? Yeah. All the girls, everybody want to go, and they moved as a unit. No matter, we was all different groups, but we came up there with 4 or 5 different groups. So now we got 50, 60 people in the building. So no matter what, the crowd is like, why everybody know this song? They don't know we all from the same place.
Have you seen the Wu-Tang Clan series?
Yeah, nope, I was trying to tap into
that. I understand it. They did the same thing. And actually,
they used to mob.
But they came together. Even though each one of them was from a different entity, they ended up being all coming together.
Yeah.
RZA was the one that brought them out. He did the music. He brought, but they supported each other.
And that's how you got to. What he say? Dayton need more substance of shit to talk about, but that's not true because we got different substance. Everybody got a different life. We got Yellow Pain, but only people who listen to Yellow Pain is people who's not in the streets, which is okay because that means he's built a different fan base. Didn't feel like he had to attack the street nigga lane, and so now he got listeners, and now his following, and he got the biggest following right now outside the city.
Right,
he got blue checks.
It ain't necessarily they need more different stuff to talk about. You can talk about the same thing, man. Just put it in a different form, man.
But somebody feel like somebody else might say, "Oh, he's soft. Oh, that is they
that ain't him for real."
Be your own person. That's the whole thing. You don't know what sound might jump off. Right. Period. But everybody's so
your sound might be the sound that pop off.
And the thing is, stop portraying like y'all so hard out here and y'all not.
Yep.
Period. Y'all have the stuff y'all talk about y'all don't do, just like it done been brought up with the other mainstream rappers. Be you. Be true to who you are. Talk about what you know. You don't know what else somebody else might understand. So
the thing with that is too, like
I want to admire Denzel's artistic abilities over here during this lesson. I don't know. This must be what he did in class because the whole he drew 19 faces.
So the thing with that is too is like most people tend to talk about the street life because that's what sells. That's what people want to hear.
Right.
But
that's what they think people want to hear.
Right.
That's what niggas sell you what they would buy. You feel me?
Yep.
Then look how it came out about 6ix9ine.
Oh
yeah.
Oh, he wasn't that street now, was he?
But you know what though, and the crazy part is we was looking at this man's character the whole time, and people was already knowing. People that been around that like, nah, that's all the image. That's all the facade. You can tell, like you know what I'm saying. Look at Wayne and them, bro. Wayne went to college. Wayne been rich since he was 5 years old, fucking with Baby and them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so how could we ever have thought that he was really out there with the who did he crack Squad Up?
Yeah,
we didn't believe that. We knew he was rapping. You know what I'm saying? But like now, like Future, don't it make you sick to feel like this man made that music and didn't? You know what I'm saying? Like do no drugs. So why would we want our rappers to do that? That's why it would make sense. Be yourself. But everybody, when Future did drugs, here come all our rappers, they sound like Future. Now that we go to a different way, we sound like them. We like chameleonaires here. As soon as something switch, we make the best songs like everybody else, but nobody sound like us. Now when you ask that question, people got an attitude like, what is our sound? What is our sound? You the artist. You got to create one. I don't care. It don't got to be a certain sound of your voice, but we should have an engineer sound. We should have something that our beat makers make that when a person hear that song, it screams Dayton, like or Ohio.
See, Dayton artists don't work with Dayton producers. That's the thing. That's you ain't gonna have a Dayton sound on a beat if a Dayton artist ain't working with a Dayton producer. Dayton producers can't develop a sound if they ain't making music with Dayton artists.
Because they stealing all the music,
or they sending them out of town to somebody that will fuck with them.
Yeah,
so
I feel that.
We gotta have more collaboration, Clubhouse collaborations. All 2020 don't play. Send your shit to the email.
See, I wish I can get back into. I need to get on my. I need to get in Facebook because I want to see. I want to bring up some of them comments, bro. Because like, I wish D-Shani would pop on.
He is on.
D-Shani on here?
Yeah, he was on.
He was on there. See, we need D-Shani to come down because D-Shani is one of the artists that's been able to kind of navigate from when we was younger. Like I told you, I'm like, I got your music from when we was young and I did music with you. Like, it don't sound the same. It ain't like you didn't elevate, but he was able to continue to make a sound that reminded us of us. Like, and I don't know what we got to do, but that's why I said my campaign for it is feel like we just need to find a way to rebrand and repackage. Like, we got to be able to put our music out there differently than everybody else. We can't just continue to like take the cheap road out. Artists, y'all got to spend some money.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you're not investing in,
please,
that is cheap.
Like, spend some money. Like,
I can tell you something. Hey, look, spend some money, right? Learn to think outside the box and be more creative than what you hear. Yeah. Man, read a book and use some adjectives, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Pull your vocabulary out, man. You know what I'm saying?
That thing is, a lot of these, I don't even call them millennials, Generation X, whatever. A lot of them don't even know what real hip hop is. Go back, do your, like he just said, do your research. Lil Wayne wasn't the first one to sample off somebody. Y'all think all these old songs, no, baby. Go back.
It's past.
Go back to African Member, the Sugar Hill Gang. I can keep going and going and going.
Yeah.
I told when I went to Central, that was one of our projects in my radio class was to do a hip hop thing. And it was funny because when I'm telling them about some of the artists, who is that? Are y'all serious?
Right.
So don't come and talk to me about hip hop. That was my era. I grew up in it. I know what it is. I know the sounds. They just showed Will Smith. It's a clip on Facebook. He still got it.
Yeah, he still got it.
And he flew. If you think about it, he kind of took. That was even before Twister came out when he was. Twister just perfected it. So let's go back. No, I keep saying it. Harp on it. There's a difference. I'm sorry, and I'm gonna say this, and I stick to it. This new stuff that's out now is bullshit. Sorry, it is. It's everybody's the same. I like the beat. I don't like the lyrics. I like the beat. The beat sometimes.
So basically, it's the beat that's carrying you niggas.
And I tell artists that all the time. Like, they be like, man, what you think about my song? I was right.
We got some comments. A lot of followers, no leaders. I like R&B. I still be trying to slow jam. We know you do, bro. Jamichael be in there. He play that shit while he painting the shit out them cars. We got rappers who don't sell dope. We got rappers who don't got cars. Most are rappers, not them niggas.
Hey, but I do say.
That's right.
Is that the one you played in the car?
No, I don't think so.
But my thing is,
you remember Heavy D and Boys?
You know that all the sounds that really get sampled, they made a whole. I keep mentioning that because people have not still yet to go dive into the documentary that they made about Dayton on PBS. It's called The Land of Funk. They telling you like it's a reason like that. I get an attitude that we let Roger Troutman Studios be tore down. That should be a landmark.
Right.
That sound was created right here in Dayton. And people talking about the T-Pain sound. That's not the fucking T-Pain sound. That's not T-Pain sound.
But people don't do their research.
Auto-tune came from here.
Even T-Pain know that ain't his sound.
It pisses me off like when we say when we do that like and we just don't uphold our city in what we was being everything that kind of operated a lot of not everything but a lot of major things that circulate and operate this world today was made in Dayton. We was the innovative spot. The Gym City meant something.
Yeah.
You can't start your car without somebody from Dayton creating an ignition. You cannot fucking. You cannot even. What we had the ignition. We
cash register.
the cash register. Where you gonna put your money if somebody in date and then create this box to put your goddamn money in? Like it's just so much of shit that we did, like flying. Like come on, bro, that's the biggest part about life.
Hey, he's saying some shit, bro.
Man, these niggas cash right to their own show.
True though, that's true.
Hey, no
We need.
cap.
This is when we need our sound. Hey, cause that shit true to the motherfucker. He said niggas catch rides to their show, bro. I'm done. So, see, at least he going to his show, man. Damn, Jermichael.
But that's okay.
Yeah, we'll putting booty tank.
At least they get there.
They said we need more rappers that are going to educate the people. It's not always about the hook. Preach, man. Listen. Read a book.
True.
Okay. Yeah.
Was them bars?
Yeah.
Was them bars?
Yeah.
Alright then. Alright then.
Nah,
Book your interview.
Book your interview.
But you know what? Listen what you just said about bars. Poetry is bars, so a lot of people don't understand that.
As long as you saying
what
something.
it is.
Over the
So,
beat.
I mean, but real talk is
As long as
easy.
it's hitting. It's a bar to me. If you say, hey, they say it's a word, I say it's a bar.
Oh God,
And it's a bar in here for real.
You said that's what.
Probably what I need after last night. I'm still trying to.
Oh man.
Last night.
Man.
I went to Showtime's party up at Vibes, and it was. It was.
Where's Vibes at?
The old Ivory Coast.
Oh, they turned it to.
One of my partners on the motorcycle scene, Showtime, and it went down.
Okay, that was good. See, I didn't even know it was called Vibes. So if you of age and you
30 and over,
and you know how to act, if you like the vibe, go with the vibe.
Yeah, I'm 30. I'm 30, but my idea expired, so I
Man,
can't show you.
I
can't show you.
Nah, but like, you know what though? But the thing is, like, my problem is when you tell artists that as consumers and they argue with you. I'm the one that gotta buy your shit. I'm the one that gotta listen to your shit. So if I tell you something, how you gonna argue with me about like you can have it's your craft. But once you put it out there, your art is subjective. So don't be getting mad when people judge you and don't want to listen to your shit. Because if you keep giving us bullshit, just like you feel me, we ain't gonna put a name. But if somebody gotta tell you something like, "Hey man, make this one a good one."
Hey, let me.
That should make you think.
Can I leapfrog off of this one?
bro.
Can I leapfrog off of this one real quick? Because we was talking about this shit before, man. A lot of motherfuckers think way much more highly of themselves than anybody else around them, real talk. And there's nothing wrong with having confidence, but you cannot let your pride blind you to reality. Real talk. I ain't gonna say no names, but the dumbass of the day is all the motherfuckers that's in this Clubhouse inbox, you feel me? And we giving you information on how we can, you feel me, how you can help us help you. But you feel me? You feel like you too big, you feel me? You too big, you too big for the show.
What you gonna do?
No, put it on the table.
You feel me? If we wouldn't be asking for all of this stuff if you feel me, it was if it wasn't worth to be done, you feel me? We trying to help you promote, you feel me? So I think it's dumb that motherfuckers are out here so prideful about their music that they not prideful enough to promote on their own. That you feel me? You try to boss up on motherfuckers that's trying to help you out of your hole. You feel me?
Yeah, you don't boss up on media. I'm gonna tell you that, bro. A lot of artists learn that lesson. You don't boss up on media because we create the platforms to either push you or hold your ass back.
And a lot of them around here are happy with being hood stars.
Yeah.
That's all they know is being a hood star, but a hood star gonna get you what?
Yeah, you ain't even a hood star. You damn near a hood roach. You get smoked because ain't nobody buying your shit. So you can make all the music you want, but eventually if you ain't making nothing off of it, you getting smoked out here. It's a waste of time. At the end of the day, if you don't create something that's gonna be able to create revenue, what happens is it begins to drain you and everybody the fuck around you. Right. So that's just, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. And then engineers too. We gonna get on y'all ass too, because about this Dayton sound. Quit being money hungry to the point that y'all fucking let people come in here and deliver this trash in your studio, and all you want is the 40. You know what I'm saying? Tell this nigga you can't rap in your booth because it's not tight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because you sitting there sleep because this nigga here and did his verse 90 times And it still ain't
Oh
tight.
yeah, that's hot, bro. That's
Hey, you know what? Though?
Even did everything but rewrite the motherfucker.
Hey man, you know what though, bro? And that was probably one of the reasons why I personally didn't want to go back into doing engineering and stuff, because I did that when I was in high school, man. But just sitting there repetitively trying to hear some stuff, I'll just be like, man, shut up.
Yeah.
Come on, like, bro, I gotta use the bathroom. Come on, bro, like, hurry up,
man. And I hate the one. You know what though? Like, and they I hate unprofessionalism.
True.
I hate. Don't go to the studio if you ain't practiced. You know, do you go to a test without like rehearsing? And you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna go say a speech without rehearsing or anything, that sounds stupid. So why go to the studio if you ain't even went over your verse? Now you get in there, you sound like you is gonna get shot. Yeah, just I'm punching me in right there.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Hold on, punch me in, punch me in.
Yeah, but that's what I was saying, man. Like, so in order for us to find a sound, we gotta get structured. That's why I said we gotta restructure, repackage. Like, we just going in because we see a video on the internet. Well, oh, I could do that too. Right. Well, I'm gonna say that too.
That's because America created a narrative where anybody can be a rapper, man. Yeah. That's not the case. Anybody can't be nothing, for real shit. It ain't nothing in this world that everybody can do. Nothing, real shit.
What did Drake just say on? He said on the 4am in Calabasas. He said Mike never tried to sing. He said Mike never tried to rap like Pop. Pop never tried to sing like Mike. I said, damn, that makes so much sense. Just cause you know, Sunshine go open up a fucking juice bar and it boom, don't mean everything gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna open one too. I ain't got nothing to do with juices. I might go see what she might need her supplies in. Hey, what you need for your supplies? Where do you get it from? I'm gonna go do some research. I'm gonna come back with some better prices for you.
Or we might sit down and collab. That's what nobody does that. That is wrong. I'm sorry, I'm gonna put it on the table. That's wrong with us, black folks, African Americans, ninjas, whatever you want to call it. We are the only culture that will not help each other and come together. Because best to believe we can all work better in numbers and achieve something better than just always trying to do it on your own.
Exactly.
Somebody gotta have a backer.
Where phase 3 at? Phase 3, he about to drop. He got I'm sorry, y'all. He got a phase 3. We will be dropping the Clubhouse 10-year anniversary, because in 2010 is when we dropped our project. So we got things coming out, and we're gonna be working with all the local artists we really want to mix, because I need to bring Phase back out in a strategic way. So just wait on that. We got shit coming for that.
That's like the secret weapon.
He's what we need.
He's secret weapon.
Back to what we was talking about though, the thing is, in the black community, you feel me? White culture, you feel me? Our assimilation into white culture has created a doubt in the black man, amongst the black man, where we feel like if a motherfucker get up or get ahead, or we support somebody, that they gonna get up to the point where they leave us behind, you feel me? They not gonna reciprocate the support, you feel me? They not gonna show the love back, you feel me? They just gonna take all that love and use it as gas to get as far the fuck away from us as they can, you feel me? And a lot of times we see that shit to be true, you feel me? So it discourages us from supporting each other in the times when we should. And we just gotta change that narrative, that part of our culture where we believe that a motherfucker, you feel me, out the gate, we believe that a motherfucker is gonna shit on us before anything, you feel me? It ain't gotta be.
Self-doubt can be the worst.
Even if they do, you feel me? Even if they do, we can feel good that we supported a motherfucker and didn't expect nothing back from him, you feel me?
Yeah, oh. You know what? If we gonna tap back into that, man, we gonna pay some bills real quick. Hey, this the Clubhouse Live, the lavish podcast on the planet where we do shit we on every planet. And if you got anything that you need to promote, music, product, you make sure you hit us up at clubhouselive@gmail.com. Any questions or suggestions for a show, you make sure you hit us up at clubhousequestions@gmail.com. And we're going to jump into a track before we get back into this last part of this segment. And I think we want to play some of this Ron B. He got something that dropped that, we said we was talking about storylines and people having, just people having substance and some music. So Ron B dropped something I think that we should push for the city this year. It's called, what was it, Manny Met Many, because he got on me about saying that wrong last time. So we're going to throw that on real quick. And we're going to get back to y'all. Let's hear it. Let's go. That's that Manny Met Many, man. Ron, Cooler Than You. His album is available right now on all streaming platforms.
How you doing, Manny? Hi, I'm
Many through Holly. Holly knew Melly. Melly's the plug. Melly's
What's up, brother?
Molly. He moving.
What's going on?
Capo.
He moving the Molly so quick. The money is coming in bricks. Told Melly to send him a ship. Many start up in his strips. Many re-up on the 5th. Melly done added a kick of the fitty.
And the thing is, Ron B don't even sell
Molly and
drugs,
smash.
but he know how to tell the story. You know that he telling it just from observance.
It's right.
Hey, bro, you know what though, bro? I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't know if you can hear me or not, bro, but I'm like this nigga. I really do. I like this nigga.
And look, he just went all the way from acoustic guitar singing to a whole different lane. That's artistry.
Being creative. That's what I said, exactly. Being creative.
But when we listening to it, we ain't said none of it sound like nobody else. We like, oh, he sound like this, he sound like this. He's sticking to him.
Right.
Don't fuck me, man. Many a sheiks. Many start shaking the cheeks.
Oh, you met him at
Many
Sheets.
got shit up a sleeve. Many wants money from many. Many start shaking a fanny. Ready to take off her pennies.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Many had pots
So
for
you
soul.
understand.
Many was there for the gold. Many gon' pay for her gold.
That's how it describes it, but
She moving no many so quick.
like,
Many don't know what it's
Yeah, I like him.
Many hit
we'll
many
do it
for
for the
bricks.
hour, like that's the top of the hour. Like, you might be in Clubhouse and all that, so you know that you might come up with a song that's like 5 seconds. Then you go on from there, and then like I said, we'll set it up. Now you see what I'm talking about, right?
Put it
So,
in,
right,
implement it.
right.
Many ain't got many money.
Or no, it's all
Many don't think that it's money.
every week.
I just had a chart.
11 cause
You
many
know what I'm
the
saying? Because
truth.
it changed up.
Many got me in
So what it was out was
Many
it
don't
was
know
on
that he's
for hours. We didn't know morning show, so I had to have something. You know what I'm saying? Right. But like I said, like I even did running on the Breakfast Club so you can see what I'm talking about. How they do theirs. Okay. So like I said, if we gonna talk for 5 minutes, we do the intro.
Many through Holly.
And 5 seconds
Holly
in,
knew Melly.
now we're gonna play
Melly's
the
the
next two
plug. Melly
songs.
through many Somali. He
5,
moving.
so you might come in at
He moving the money so quick.
15.
Many
So
niggas
you
up the
somebody
bricks.
to do it, you
And
won't.
many is slept in the
Like,
ditch.
like I said, we'll have a clock and we can, you know, to stop trying, like how you just did 3 minutes here and all that. So that's how you do it to let the next person know, like 1 minute, they wrap it up.
Okay, that's got you.
You doing good.
Yeah. You know what that was? That was Many Mad Many by Cooler Than You. Don't forget to go stream his album on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, all streaming platforms. That's some more Dayton music for you right there. And we're going to get back into the subject of talking about Dayton sound and how we're going to try to help restructure and rebuild so that way we can repackage ourselves this year, man. We got to take over Ohio. Ohio has been slacking in music and for a while. We got good artists all over Ohio, but Dayton has always been able to carry the weight. So we're trying to figure out how we can help ourselves out here. And right now we got our Facebook fam in the building. We got the team in the building. I know y'all see us. We live. So shit, Denzel, what was you just saying before we went to break real quick? You forgot?
Asked me too fast.
So busy on their drawing.
I was talking about
If y'all see this paperwork, man.
it came back to me, man. Look, yeah, y'all need some.
I'm done with it. We got some. Hold on. What it say? What's good? Capo, what's up? What's good? And good topics. This is the first tune in for me. It's dope. Hey, yeah, man. Just come down, fuck with us, man. We appreciate it.
Hey, he got some business going on.
Hey, how you say her name? Diana. If you want to send some your nephew's music, just hit us up at clubhouselive@gmail.com. But I think before we ran off, we was getting into some
support. Just about support.
supporting each other. Yeah, like nobody. I'm telling y'all now, man. If y'all gonna hear this from my mouth, and y'all ain't sugarcoating it. Ain't nobody in this motherfucker too big to support each other. So, hey, drop the egos and pick up the goddamn workbooks and build y'all schedules because I'm sick of this.
Who's the biggest artist in the city? And
Yeah.
that's how y'all know y'all ain't working hard enough.
Yeah, like we shouldn't have to tell each other who the biggest. It should be people outside of this region telling us who they feel the biggest artist is. That's when you know you're putting in work. So if your name ain't just ringing bells off the humble of your work, it shouldn't take no controversy for somebody to be tuning in to you. That should come along with your work. You know what I'm saying? Other than that means you in the way. So if you feel like every time your name came up, it's only about some bullshit, you need to change your narrative and change the way you operate in your business, because that means your music ain't coming first. You ain't putting in enough work. And quit listening to your friends, man. I'm telling you. Your friends don't always tell you the truth about your song. And then look at them. Look at your friends. If 5 people outside of your circle telling you like, yeah, it's cool, or somebody hesitating to tell you, then just look at your friend and say, listen, man, tell me the truth so that I don't look out here looking crazy. You don't want to look crazy just for somebody to make you feel good. You want to really be putting out a product that you can make some fucking money off of.
Because I'm going to make you feel bad about this.
And see, that's what they don't want to hear it. Because when you tell them the truth, it's you hate it. And it's like, no, you really need to hear this before somebody else tell you.
I'd be a hater. I'd be a hater before I be a liar, for real. I'd be a hater for a liar.
There's no point for that. Like, I don't feel like, I think we just need to, we gotta understand that when we listen to P. Diddy, that's why, people soft.
There you go.
They ready to kick us out of here in a second, but we doing good. Fuck them. But now, really, listen, like when we watched the making of bands and we seen them people like really getting shitted on and how we used to be like, man, I would never let nobody talk to me like that. A lot of them people made a lot of money after that, because that corrective criticism, that hardcore, like, I really fuck with you and I know what type of talent you got, sometimes gonna make a person tell you to get your lazy ass up. Somebody might cuss you out because they believe in you. When Tyra Banks cussed that girl out because she really believed, and that shit went like a meme. Like, we was believing in you. You don't know how many people really be believing into you until you become lackluster and be like, oh, I'm just gonna take the easy road out. Like, you're not gonna be able to prosper. You're gonna forever be a Dayton wannabe rapper. Now, I know y'all get tired of the girls shitting on y'all. Every time y'all put out a song, they all on the goddamn internet telling you, stop, I hate y'all music, stop, it's trash, it's trash. But they listen to a nigga that live 300 miles away that's dropping the same song.
Same concept.
The same concept.
But he got money and he on social media.
Yeah. We don't even know if he got, you know what, Sunshine? We don't even know if he got money.
He just promoting himself. He promoting himself.
But they looking at the followers, they looking, I want to be like him.
Now, that's a good question.
What's the best song? What's the best one song came from Dayton in y'all view?
From our era.
From our era.
Mine was I Get It In.
I Get It In was a big
I
song.
Get It In was one of the biggest songs that started it. It started
They carried the city for a long time.
They carried the city for a long time. Niggas was saying I Get It In all the way on the East Coast, the West Coast. Like shit, the movie did. The movie pushed that too, and just the whole movement. Let me tell y'all something about I Get It In. It wasn't even it wasn't Chaos to y'all that made I Get It In pop. It was the team behind him, us. We really believed that song was gonna take us out of our situations. So it was a different kind of push behind it. And then phase 3 verse is really what sold the song. When they said you get no play like a broad with no ass. That's what everybody like. It was just like them verses was like, damn, them niggas really moving. Now, these niggas don't want to sound like nothing, but they just want to say like, and I'm like, okay, that's cool.
You said it right there.
It was fun though. Everything was fun in the city. Like the club and the atmosphere, the people, period.
Send your music in the Clubhouse Live at gmail.com.
We can go to 6 clubs and it
Clubhouse Live, gmail.com, Nelson.
Nowadays, it's fucking. You can't.
Hold on, somebody said they like, yes, sir.
Right. Somebody want to fight you to know why you want to fight them. Just
half the artists don't want to pop up because they beefing.
Hold on, listen. Jose Rutledge, we in Dayton, Ohio, down at the Clubhouse.
Right.
Hit us up at clubhouselive@gmail.com for more information.
That was quite professional, cuz. I like that.
We're in witness protection right now. We can't tell you our location.
They already heard it for real, bro. It's so
We up
there. They about to shoot us down when we come out the door. You talking about my music, motherfucker?
Okay, he said on baby, this city is wild. They support the people who got it.
But who got it?
Who got it?
What?
Hey, list them below because we don't know who that is.
It's a lot of people that just sit there and say it. It's
Hey,
people that
there go one of the biggest managers in the city. Also, we're gonna shout out Age Has No Factor. Robin Mobley in the building. Miss Mob, she was Chaos manager. She was D-Cuz manager. She do a lot of work with
That's my cousin.
with women. She do a lot of work though with women, man. She Survivor. And so I think she do a lot of work with women about having like age ain't no factor about when you can take off in life and what you can do in life. So I support her campaign. So make sure any women that want to get involved with Robin Mobley on that age no factor campaign, make sure y'all hit her up. J Vet. And she's still modeling. Looking good, looking way better than a lot of you little young ladies out here, man. So y'all better put them beers down. Beers down.
Brewskis.
Hey, no. But, man, I felt good to tap in with y'all, man, about this topic, man. We ain't done with this, though, man. We're going to have a part 2. And we do got new episodes coming up. Shout out. I think you gave me this idea when we came. We're going to get a box. And I think on episodes that we don't got really guests, I want us to create a box, basically, and we just call it the Let's Talk About It box, where we put, everybody can bring something they want to talk about. We shake the box up, we pull them out, we can put them on the time clock about how we talk about it for days like that, because there's so many things that I think all of us, we want to talk about, and we don't want to smother it with talking about what one person like to talk about, so we're going to open that door for y'all. So we're going to do that, man, and who all tuning in?
Feel free to come, man. Come on in, man. Feel free to speak your own voice.
What Nelson said, I'm saying they support mainstream media more than local artists in the city who trying to make a name for themselves. And that's true, bro. That's true. We've been talking about that the whole hour.
Send your music in.
Yeah.
You want some support? Send
So I can say this though. I can say this though from a DJ standpoint. You know what I'm saying? Say for instance, you rap, right? You got a song. You send me your song. You be like, "Hey man,
my shit fire."
Yeah, I play it. I play it, and then next you know, my whole entire crowd just go to the bathroom.
Ooh,
they just go.
So
they go look at me.
Let me counter that. So what are you supposed to do at that point?
Shit, you supposed to play a song that's gonna get them back to the dance floor, which is not most likely a mainstream artist. Sometimes maybe, you know what I'm saying. You gotta.
So what you saying basically is the artists that's in the city need to drop more hotter shit.
And not that too. And I tell people all the time,
with
bro.
yourself.
I'm like, man, before you send me a song, you want me to listen to it, bro. Make sure it's all right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Make sure it sounds decent, you know what I'm saying?
Or just know your demographic.
True.
I'm not about to send you a song that should be played at the wake to the club. You know what I'm saying? Like people got to know, like, if I see you about to go to the club, I'm going to make sure I send you my club banger. Right. I'm going to make sure that it's produced good enough to be heard, for one. And then if you telling me I'm going to play it, I'm going to be there too. Because I want to see how the club reaction. Instead of me getting mad, if I'm an artist, I'm going to look around and say, okay, I need to go harder.
But one thing that people don't do anymore, that people should do, have a listening party. True. Invite 20, have a listening party and get people's feedback. And you can go put that money in. But it ain't even about putting money. You can go somewhere to a club. You can have it at your house. Wherever you need to have it. Just have that. See what everybody feel about it.
What she said? We support local artists.
Some of y'all news just sucks.
All right, next. Clubhouse Live at gmail.com. Clubhouse Live at gmail.com.
And Nelson, you putting a lot of energy. You put a lot of energy on that. So you saying, where do I send it to? Because it's gonna blow our minds.
All right, it better be in the good way. It better be in the positive way.
We're gonna play your shit.
Man, look, number one fan riding past again, looking at her watching shit.
We live.
All right, we got you. Yeah.
All right, though, man.
Mrs. Burns and shit. Come on, bro.
Listen, hey, y'all, but hey, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. This has been another successful episode of the Clubhouse Live podcast, the loudest podcast on the planet where we do shit and we don't play.
Nelson, nigga, I said this shit 8 times now, bro. Go look at the live when the shit turn off.
Hey, listen, hey, if you got anything you need to promote, hit us up at clubhouselive@gmail.com. Hey, when we do this shit for real, we don't give a fuck how you feel. And we out. Let's go.